We are live. Let's turn this on.
Hello? Okay, there we go.
Okay. We are live.
Is shared chat on?
It is not.
Yeah, cause I kinda need to look at my chat. Thank you.
Welcome. Oh, so we are doing Umbral.
Yes.
And I think the only quest line that we really need to do is
The exactors.
Exactor Dunmire.
I still feel like we haven't gotten enough Pieta stuff.
I think her the rest of her story is Umbral.
Yeah.
But I'm not certain.
Oh, did you give her the rock? The odd stone?
Yes.
Okay.
Even after that though, she still has the dialogue for the odd stone. So you can give it to her like a billion times.
Fair enough, fair enough. I was just wondering because seriously, why do you have so much to do with Umbral? I clocked that, like, when we were doing the Radiance ending, I clocked that.
Yeah, it was like when you notice that she does the Chrysalis Rebirth, which is a Umbral item.
It raises flags.
Yeah.
Proponents of the Putrid Mother extol one of her virtues to be the fact that she receives all into her grace, her acceptance not fickle, unlike most other gods. That is what the Rebirth Chrysalis says. Let's. Okay, that was a window.
No, it was a door.
No. I saw a blue glow, and my first thought was Umbral.
Oh.
Because of course. But it was, in fact, just a window.
A blue glow window? Where?
This one over here, if you're standing far enough away, the one I'm standing right in front of.
Oh, that. Gotcha.
Yeah, it looks kind of bluish from all the way back here, so I was confused.
Yeah, the sky through it. So, aside from I don't think I asked. How's your day going?
Well, I mean,
how's your week? It's been 2 weeks. How was your 2 weeks? How was your Easter?
Easter was a day.
Did you do anything? I know you're not pagan, but witchy.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Did you do anything for Easter? Did you guys have like?
My parents always. The rule in the house is we can celebrate we can celebrate a day if the people who actually want to celebrate it make food.
Mm.
That's the rule for it. So I'll make stuff for the days I want to celebrate, and my parents will make food for the days they want to celebrate.
Mm.
Which, considering my sister's stance of I will celebrate anything that gets me fed, it works. I can't exactly fault her for that one.
Food.
So I really don't know how to explain it beyond it being just a day. Really, a day that my parents happen to celebrate.
Okay, so you guys did have a meal. What did you guys eat?
Ham, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, and biscuits.
Nice. That's not bad. I had ham and mashed potatoes.
And then
My mom, for the most part, like the big meals, she usually cooks. She for some reason doesn't. I don't know if she like doesn't trust my cooking or like. I mean, some things she'll eat that I make, but like most of the time she refuses to touch anything that I make. So
okay.
I think it's like a control thing. She's like very OCD, and
yeah,
like,
you've
everything
mentioned
has to be done by her. So, so she made she was tired though, so she made ham. She made the ham and just mashed potatoes instead of doing anything fancy. She was gonna make scalloped potatoes, but she was like,
skull potatoes?
Too tired. Scalloped
Oh,
potatoes.
okay.
So you like slice them sideways, and then it's like you put them in a big dish, and it's got garlic, onions, and
okay. Yeah, I did not hear scalloped, as you could tell.
Yeah.
So that was the conclusion.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yes. Yesterday, I actually had to resort to a glitch in order to progress a challenge run.
Oh.
Yeah. Darksiders 3.
Oh! I think I saw your video for that this morning, where you were like outside the world.
Yeah, I ended up having to do that because if I hadn't, I would have been walled. Because throwing a giant ninja star at a kraken's eye is not hitting it with your feet.
I mean that's kind of a forced thing, though, right?
Yeah, so the run would have been dead if I had, because I completely forgot about that. I allowed the gimmicky crap for the tutorial because I didn't feel like glitching through every single wall in the game. That's where most of my allowances came from, but that one I just couldn't justify. Because it's like middle of the game.
I feel like if you're forced to do something, then like that's kind of fair. But that's just me.
I did not feel right breaking the rules of the run halfway through the game.
Yeah.
Because that's like kind of a midpoint.
Welcome in, Laura!
I found a glitch. The glitch worked.
Hello, Laura.
How you doing? Oh. Hello, Kay?
Who loves Leon Kennedy? Nice. I just started this because it came to PlayStation Plus. Any tips or hints? It's a Souls game, so uh, be prepared to die. Be prepared to die a lot, especially if you're bad at gravity. If you have weak knees.
Also, pick a starting class that just kind of feels right for you. You will eventually find gear that suits your build. And that gear could be pretty nice. For context of what you'll see if you wind up sticking around, I am an Inferno build, heavy on the Inferno. I have 80. We're in New Game Plus. Well, we're redoing New Game Plus because we couldn't go into New Game Plus 2. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kay.
Yes, thank you for the follow as well. Laura, just on lunch before I go back to work. Nice, nice. What do you have?
Kurato is a Radiance build. Inferno is a little more straightforward. Radiance is kind of weird. Like, as you can see, I fire. That was a decent distance, actually.
Holy radiance. Radiant light. Laura, what are you having for lunch? Oh, do you want to do your intro?
Yeah, I was trying not to interrupt. Hello, everyone, and happy time zone. It's your bird, Haven the Raven, and welcome back to mine and Kurato's first playthrough of Lords of the Fallen. We're redoing New Game Plus so that we can get the third and final ending of the game. And I think we're on Calrath?
I think so.
Okay.
Somewhere. We're somewhere.
Strength or Dex? Okay.
We had an amateur wrestling group come in today. We had them last year, and the guests loved them. We had a female wrestler in the lineup for the first time here. I didn't care if the guests liked her or not. I liked her, and she kicked ass.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Yes, this is, the prior parts are on YouTube.
Yes, we are uploading our content to YouTube as well as doing a live stream on Twitch. Nice.
Okay.
I know there's a Reaper. Is this like Elden Ring? This weapon is plus 10 for boss?
For most weapons, it is plus 10. The Sanctified Huntress shield is plus 5. But for most, it is plus 10.
Even the non-boss weapons, I think.
It's more similar to Dark Souls 1 through 3 in that respect. And Bloodborne, if you've played that. Where most weapons go up to plus 10, but occasionally you'll get something that only goes up to plus 5. Well, actually, Dark Souls 2 and 3, because Dark Souls 1 had some things that could go up to level 15. Why are you at half health?
Because we went into Umbral and I got tapped by the...
Okay.
Dementor.
That's fair. That is fair.
I will say though, I'm assuming you prefer to go by K. It is a great game. at least in my opinion, I have very much enjoyed it. I think Avon has at least
I would not
tolerated.
be going through New Game Plus 2, essentially. We would not be doing a third game cycle if I didn't enjoy the game.
So Avon at least tolerated it. Um, and if you don't know, because maybe I know you said it's on PlayStation Plus, that's how you got it. So you may not have done a ton of research into it, but the game it has friend pass and crossplay. So what that means is you can play with anyone on PC or sometimes Xbox.
It likes to be weird with Xbox, apparently.
Yeah. Sometimes it'll let you connect, sometimes it won't. So it's iffy. But also, Friend Pass is you can. As long
Okay,
as
that
you own,
I can explain that query. So when you're just roaming around, not locked on, you can roll fine. When you're locked on, you have one tap of the dodge button is a back step, and it takes two to roll.
So Friend Pass, as long as you own the game, which you now do, any of your friends can play for free without having to have the game as well. So if you have a friend on PC or Xbox that does not have the game, just having you as their partner allows them to play the game entirely up until the end for free.
Provided they're playing with you and PS Plus doesn't remove the game from your library.
No, the game is free for as long as you own, as long as you have PS Plus, you can claim it, and then it's your game. You own the game as long as you have a PlayStation Plus subscription.
Yeah, that's way too situational for my tastes.
Like it, you know how they release free games. It's one of those.
I'm trying to... Shit. Damn it. I was too far.
No, I meant like you can play the entirety. Like,
I think I killed it, though.
possibly. I was shooting him as well. So.
He was standing in my lava while his own was filling up the...
Oh, it's slow right now. It's all good. You can play from start to finish without, like, they can play from start to finish without owning the game as long as you have it.
Well, how you dodge the lava arena is you book it to a I did not realize there was a staircase here. I was going that way, but I was standing here, so this way would have been smarter. I just didn't know there was a staircase here.
Yeah, so you can invite them without them having to own the game.
Music on the horizon. Perhaps that's what will fill the holes in the world. I'll dance in its wake, pluck it from the air and bring it home. It's not so far away. Not so far at all.
Well, I'm not even sure how you'd handle spurred progeny without a ranged weapon, truth be told.
So the player who does not own the game, on their own, they'll only be able to progress so far, and then the game, like, game will not allow them to go further because they're on the trial version. But as long as they join your co-op session, they're able to play right up, like, to the finish, with you. Ranged weapon, there's magic weapons, and then there's ranged weapons.
There's a catalyst for spells, and then there's throwables, and then there's bows and crossbows.
Yeah. And they each have like they take up the same slot, but they ranged weapons have an ammunition limit, while magic uses your FP or MP or your
I think
mana bar.
I think it's called mana just directly.
Lord of the Fallen might be up there with Elden Ring. Lords of the Fallen, yeah. It's a very good game in my opinion.
Yeah, it's called mana because if you look at the mana stone ring, it just flat out says regenerate mana.
Gotcha. Also welcome in Mr. Banu.
Hello, Banu. How you doing? Well, actually, mana does have limits on its own, because how much mana you have is determined by your Radiance plus your Inferno.
I managed to remember to do the thing this time, Mr. Banu. I usually forget what I remembered this time.
The thing?
Yeah, I have Pokemon avatars on my screen, and I usually forget to turn it on before going live, and Mr. Banu reminds me. He points out that I forgot to turn them on. Yeah.
So Mr. Banu is an alarm clock, essentially. I kept hitting the wrong button.
Basically, yeah. I appreciate it that he points it out, because I want them on, so.
Can I blow... Okay. Huh?
Can you not two-hand them? You can, but you can't have... You can two-hand a weapon, but not if you have two weapons on, I don't think.
You might be able to, but honestly, if you're going to two-hand, have a shield. Shields can have passive stuff equipped to them.
You can even if you have two weapons on, you can two wield, or maybe it's like maybe short sword and spear works different.
I know I ran around with a short sword and an axe for a while.
We'll put a proper spear on. Do I have a proper spear?
I don't know.
That's a flail. There. Hold me instead spear. Yeah, you can either use both of them at the same time, or you can, if you hit triangle, it'll allow you to two-hand the weapon that is in your right hand.
I may or may not have done a bit of killing.
I almost picked that up.
Did you actually just almost pick up the mimic?
Yeah, I almost. I noticed it beforehand, but almost. I would have to switch the weapon placement to two-hand the other one.
Yeah. Which, honestly, fair enough. This game's button system is already complicated enough without factoring in swapping which weapon you're two-handing.
I would, if you prefer one weapon over the other, I would put that one in your right hand, and then you can two-hand it if you want, and then put the other one in your offhand. I think there's an umbral belly. Yeah, it's.
There's a few umbral things that there's actually an entire umbral path.
Yeah.
Like up there that we missed, but I didn't want to deal with the stuff that spawns over here while also dealing with the enemies that are just statically there.
Okay.
Pixie got away from us. And I don't know if you've figured this out yet, but Axiom is the realm of the living, whereas Umbral is the realm of the dead. I'm probably about to get hit, yep. That thing did not like me. It said no.
I was fighting an OP Fire Knight in a village and died because I didn't realize I was in the underworld.
Yep.
I wonder if that's... Did you by chance grab a red lantern?
Red lanterns power up enemies.
Yeah, if there's a red lantern and you grab it, it makes one particular enemy stronger, and he gets more health, and I think maybe does more damage. I'm not certain, but it makes them tanky, and they get a name on top of them.
Yeah, the name of the player they killed. There's red lanterns in the starting village. It is literally just, did a player die here?
Ow, my ankles. I help.
You did. You did. You did help. Oh, thank you for the redeem.
Perchance I did that.
Yeah, you probably picked up a red lantern. You have to soul flay them, I think.
The red lanterns, they make an enemy more tanky, but if you manage to kill that enemy, it gives you I think 3
Plucked
what is it
eyeballs.
called? Yes, plucked eyeballs, which
The
are
eyeballs.
used. You can use them to get a cosmetic
Why did you
items,
just rest?
because I forgot that you are able to rest now as well.
No, we're
I'm
close.
sorry, it's new. You can use the plucked eyeballs to get cosmetic items, or you can use them to buy an item that's used for boss gear. So plucked eyeballs are kind of handy.
Honored nobles and fellow visionaries.
While that's going, it's because it looks like you're in my stream.
Did I not deliver on
So,
all of my promises?
the way you go
Your
through that
coffers
is...
overflow. Your influence has never been greater.
Shoot.
And your every little desire and indulgence are fulfilled. As
I
you
believe
deserve.
it's using the tanks, or no?
And while there are those who look upon us with contempt,
You go to
Tanks,
on
yep.
your menu, go to tanks, and
I forgot that they have them linked
are merely the
or
ignorant
listed
and
twice,
envious whines of the Irrelevant.
but I currently have Dark Oath because it just fits the infernal aesthetic.
Well, that is merely the beginning.
so in this you don't get like cosmetic gear or anything.
You just get different dyes.
Yeah, you just change the color of the armor you're wearing. When you have time, can you explain to how the shrine at the Round Table Hold works?
Which shrine?
And
There's
also-
2. 3 if you count Molhu. The one in the back, the one... Is it Aureus? That one requires co-op. The Aureus Shrine requires co-op.
Pass the guy who says he deserves.
That's the Aureus
lantern.
Shrine. Oh, Mimic. That's the Aureus Shrine. It requires something called Pilfered Coins. Pilfered Coins can only be obtained from helping other players beat bosses.
Yes. So if you help someone else beat a boss, you'll get pilfered coins for it as a reward. They can also though be rarely dropped from enemies as well. Certain enemies.
Where'd you find that one out?
I was farming the
The shields. Okay.
yeah, the shields, and one of the enemies there drops pilfered coins occasionally.
Okay. I'd like to know if there's anyone that drops the... Is it fingers or hands for the Adir Shrine?
There's an enemy for each item that drops them.
Okay. Okay, I'm using the Fallen Lord's sword, which you can find in Lower Calrath. It is pure Inferno, and part of the reason it appears to be so dang overpowered is because I have 80 Inferno.
It also does
Ignite.
which when it triggers, it sets off like an explosion, an AoE that damages everything around it, around the enemy. It is a pretty OP weapon, honestly, not gonna lie. I am using the something or other, Devotion's Might, I think it's called.
Which your hammer's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, my hammer is my good weapon for the most part.
Okay. Okay. I appreciate that you're trying to be nice here, but part of the reason we play games is so that we can help people find something they like. If you have a question that'll help you enjoy the game better, ask it.
Plus, it's nice to chat with you, and absolutely, if you have any questions, by all means, feel free to ask. It gives us something to talk about. Pull the lever!
Alright. What? Can you not get it?
Is there something there for you?
I already picked it up. I don't remember what it was.
No, it flashed yellow like there was something there, and then it disappeared.
The entire world just went pastel, but...
I'd already picked up the item.
Oh,
What's
hello, Buna!
Most OP class on gear, like a mage, and what do you recommend as a starting class? Honestly?
Pick what resonates with you. Because the best starting class is going to change depending on your own playstyle. I thought that the infernal magic looked cool, so I went with Pyric Cultist, and I have not regretted it. However, I did get curious and looked on forums, and apparently a lot of people say that Pyric Cultist is the worst starting class.
Pirate Cultist gets pretty OP pretty quick, though. Because, like, once you get your... I think it's, like, the second spell for Pirate Cultist, you get super strong.
The dogs.
Yeah.
But that requires talking to Damaros, and apparently the dogs used to be an endgame spell, so that could also be a patched thing. You wanted to go for Pirate Cultist too?
So
fair enough.
What weapon should I be aiming for?
I actually don't know. Because I haven't done straight... I have noodle arms. My strength is 14. Let's look here. We want something with high scaling. Judge Cleric's Corrupted Sword is kind of a that's a late game weapon. You could... Okay, Thorned Crimson Rectors.
I need something to make my game easier.
Why are you crying about the noodle arms? Thorned Crimson Rector Sword. Why do I have so many raw Mangler axes? Angel's Axe.
My Grand Hammer, the Devotion's Might, does require strength, but it also takes radiance as well.
Yeah, most things appear to take... ads. Just let us know.
My class, I went, personally, I went, priest, whatever, I forget the name of it. I'm a Radiance.
Was it Orion Preacher?
Build. Yes, Orion Preacher, yes. I went basically full Radiance, while Avon went basically full Infernal.
I'm dipping my toes into Radiance for lore at this point. Because there's some stuff that I legit cannot read still. What happened? The enemies just wilted. Like, they just outright wilted.
I don't know. I don't know if you noticed, but I noticed that we were very close to getting the red Dementor, so...
That's fair. That is fair. You
like,
gotta be careful with how much time you spend in Umbral.
It's like,
at this
where's
point...
the nearest spot? And it was the vestige.
Honestly, at this point, if we're only in New Game Plus, I think we can handle one of the red guys.
Probably.
Aha! Freedom! So, what we were saying is most of the stuff in this game appears to have some either radiant or infernal requirement, but I'm sure you can find some. We'll find something.
You whiffed hard on that.
My sword. It looked like my sword was going through and doing nothing.
I watched you attack them 3 times and they were still alive, so...
Hi.
My hammer, the Devotion's Might, is strength and radius.
Radius?
Yes.
We're doing circles now.
Exactly, yes. I suppose we didn't actually need to do that, but...
There was some guys. Oh hey, I can do that.
Ow.
Devoted chopper. Does that require strength? Okay, it's strength and agility. It's E at the moment, but that could go up, because scaling tends to go up when you actually...
Me and my friend are planning to do an entire seamless co-op run, just waiting for them to wake up. Nice.
Okay, nice.
Two-year anniversary weapon seems pretty good. Thoughts?
2-year anniversary.
I don't know what that is.
Which weapon is that?
It's called Moon something? Is this new?
Hang on, no, I think we did find it. Let me see if it's in my inventory. Okay, I must have stored it. Yeah, honestly, just go for a weapon you like. It doesn't matter if you have a strong weapon if you don't like it. I know I, at least, will actually do worse with a better weapon if I don't like the moveset. Woman's judgment. I feel like we did get that, and I might have stored it. Hey, wait, didn't we get...
Handy tip, if I can find one. If you see, if you're in Umbral, and you, no. If you see, blue egg sac things on the wall. Oh god, I did not mean to do that.
What just... I don't know what... Oh, okay.
I left Umbral.
I gathered.
I didn't mean to. If you see, like blue egg sacs on the wall in Umbral, don't attack them. Don't, like, use magic or your weapon.
Where am I?
Use your lantern and hold R1 and it'll pop the egg sac and it gives you withered health back. Withered health is when your health bar is white or gray, and if you hit an enemy, if you attack an enemy during that, you'll get actual health back.
And as for the moveset, you know the Sellsword Twin Blades from Dark Souls 3? With the spinny? Oh dear. Technically speaking, those are like the strongest weapon in the game. However, I hate the way they feel to play. So that means I hate the moveset. Does that make sense? Because every weapon holds and wields differently. And if you don't like the way the animations feel to play, you're just going to hate playing the weapon, and that defeats the whole purpose of it.
Also,
I need to go back up because I wound up in the pit.
Also, dual wielding weapons is the moveset is based off something. I forget. There is a rhyme to it. It's based off, I think, your right hand or your left hand. I don't remember,
something like that. All right, we can go now.
But you'll get a different moveset if you dual wield than if you only wield one weapon.
Should we go back and give Exactor Dunmire the book?
I guess, yeah. We can do that. Oh, right, yeah, we did get a book from the thingy. Yeah. Yeah, the thingy. So I'm assuming that
it's this one back here. Yeah, this one needs pilfered coins. Whoever ends up being the hostage is going to end up having the most coins. I use hostage to refer to the person who's in co-op. Because I thought it was funny.
If, for instance, if you own the game but your friend does not, you cannot join their session. So they would always be the visitor. But if you both own the game, then you can swap out who is joining who. Like, for instance, myself and Avon, I for the first session, the first playthrough, Avon joined me, and then for New Game Plus, I joined Avon so that we both got pilfered coins out of it.
And now I am once again joining Kurato.
Yes.
It won't let me pet the dog.
Aww. I'm sorry. Pets for you. There. Gave it pets for you.
That dog is lapdog sized. Can't be that much more than 100 pounds.
I had a friend's dog that as a baby, I would always put it on my lap and like pet it continually. So it realized that it learned that it was a lap dog, and then it was like a German Shepherd. So once it got big, it still wanted to lap dog, and
okay,
it was much too big to be a lap dog.
That is not too big to be a lap dog.
I mean, it is when you're on a normal chair.
Which plagues this land. Those titanic, the fact that to sully our world for you serve a higher purpose.
Is the judge guy the endgame boss?
Judge Cleric is an A boss you can fight later.
Oh, my bad. I was thinking, I for some reason my brain went to Exactor Dunmire.
Which I think the Judge Cleric sword actually does more damage than my Fallen Lord sword does, but Fallen Lord sword also has Ignite, which is better.
Exactor Dunmire as an endgame boss would be awesome. I think that would have been great.
That would have been... Oh, I would have loved getting to beat his face in. I would have loved getting to beat his face in. I think we got robbed. Judge Cleric is actually a pretty cool fight.
Yes, but you do eventually fight the judge at some point. We might be missing an item or something for him, because I don't think he gave me.
Rest and check.
Find the Umbral Tome. I think we got Umbral Tome right in the mine. Yeah. Okay, so the Umbral Tome we don't give him yet until later.
Okay.
Umbral Tome's one of the last things we give him.
Before he fucks off.
Yeah. Seedling, I think. The Umbral Tome is the one that makes him go, start going crazy.
Start?
More crazy.
Okay, so you want to siphon the red things from a distance because they explode, by the way.
I mean, you could just let them learn that. Learn from experience.
No, 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 no. I'm telling them this so that they can bait their friend off into a corner and then
True.
explode them.
That's fair.
Like,
The
come on,
blue
Kurato,
ones-
there's troll potential here.
The blue ones will... Oh, I was trying to siphon it, but the blue ones will give you white health bar back.
Swing those sticks! Oh, just hold on, lads. We'll get you out there.
Oh, did I miss a... Oh. I forgot about this path that has the... I noticed you can,
Yes.
that you can...
I am less
do the
hostage.
thing now.
I started started calling myself the hostage as a joke because I noticed that I couldn't really do much. I was just kind of along for the ride. But they've updated it so that hey! The host can choose what the hostage is capable of.
Yes, you can give the hostage rights now. We are all for hostage rights.
That sounds so wrong. Lies of P should have seamless co-op. I still have to get my hands on Lies of P.
Rude.
Because I have heard pretty much nothing but good things about Lies of P.
Honestly, my first playthrough of Lies of P, I had 0 complaints about the game. My only complaints were skill. It's a matter of skill.
Fair enough.
Like, I had 0 complaints about like how the game worked or glitches, bugs, etc. Game worked perfectly fine. As I mean, there was one point that I was like, I thought something was wrong, but it was just my own perception. And once I learned like how the game was supposed to work and like had the proper assumptions, it worked exactly as the game
Okay.
advertised.
Alright, that's good to know.
Honestly, probably my favorite Souls game that I've played so far, because it was so clean and polished.
Okay. Well, I was just telling you earlier about how I had to glitch a game to get past a section in another Souls-like, so...
Where are y'all heading now? Is that... Yeah.
Well, I believe we need to find Mother's Lull at this point. Or, Revelation Depths.
That's a little bit further on. We have to get to the sewers next. And then from there to Revelation Depths.
We're pretty much at the sewers because Katrin's vestige is not far from here.
Yeah.
Did you pick up the Nartoon rune?
I believe I did.
Because I know I did. It was down there.
Fairly certain I did.
Okay. Because you and I both need Nartoon.
Yes.
Oh, Katrin's vestige has been destroyed.
Oh, right.
Okay.
We have to be in the main world for that. I forgot about that. Oh no, Katrin.
I thought you were an Umbral enemy for a second there.
Am I not?
Whoever took it, I swear.
that makes it even more greatness because
not only did Winterberry
her thing's gone too, so
not only did Winterberry take the necklace, she destroyed Katrin's vestige. Grave desecration. Oh, one more thing, actually, about the starting classes. Each ending unlocks one. So, you're going to have a different lineup of starting classes after you've beaten the game than than your first playthrough.
Also, however, don't be worried about, like, not being able to, like, if you start off as, for instance, the Infernal, but you decide down the road, oh hey, I want to go Radiance or get, like, the Radiance stuff that you start off with, you can absolutely do it.
Yeah.
All of the gear that you get from any of the starting classes can be earned, obtained, unlocked during your playthrough. So you can put on any of the starting class gear.
Yeah, you can also respec. That's by using the Crystal Eye at Pieta. But yeah, there's actually 4 unlockable starting classes. 3 if you got the Deluxe Edition, because the Deluxe Edition, I believe, starts off with the 4th class unlocked.
Yeah, well, Dark Crusader you unlock through one of the endings.
Dark Crusader you unlock through a quest. Or
yeah.
You either unlock it through a quest or through getting the Deluxe Edition. The other 3 are unlocked through endings.
Right, yes. My bad. There should be... I think we have to be in Umbral for that.
I'm being a lot less careful than I should be.
Ow. Hi. I almost jumped off. Oh, I almost jumped off again.
Sounds about right.
I tried to pull the lever twice, and it just didn't let me.
Because why would it?
Because it's fucking gravity.
I don't get. I like a long time. He betrayed and told he was rude. There are lots of, and that's how I'm keeping it for myself. Hello. I got the shot.
Why did I just get a rebirth chrysalis?
I don't know. Maybe because I bought one.
Okay.
I'm not sure entirely, but it might be because I bought one.
This Pillar of Fire spell that I keep launching at things is probably my single highest damage output spell, and you get it from a boss fight. Hi, Fen. My dog decided that he wanted to be closer to me. Humanoid or beast bosses? I prefer humanoid.
Are there?
Still need further radiance.
There's only like what, two beast bosses in this?
Something like that. Do you want to kill this thing up here real quick so we have a straight shot?
Sure. I generally prefer like non-humanoid bosses, just because sometimes they have like cool designs and stuff. Humanoid enemies are usually just very humanoid, right? So
I like the design of the non-humanoid bosses a lot of the time. Oh dear. In various games. Hey. But humanoid bosses tend to have better movesets. And when you're fighting a boss, the moveset is what really matters. What do you mean by that?
is there a millennia in this game?
Do you mean, is there a really hard boss, or do you mean, like, is there something with a moveset like Millennia? Because those are two very different questions. Annoying moveset. I think technically the Light Reaper would count under that.
Yeah, Light Reaper might be the most annoying boss, maybe. I'd say probably.
But honestly, Millennia has nothing on Consort.
I'd just be promised Consort for Dawn. You think I easy beat this? I don't understand.
Okay, it doesn't matter how good you are at one game, that does not necessarily translate to being good at another.
This is true.
Because you can do phenomenally in a very, very difficult fight and still completely fail. Maybe you get careless. Maybe the way the game plays is just not something you're used to.
Or maybe gravity just hates you.
That is also a possibility, yes. Yeah, getting used to the lock-on dodging will definitely help.
If you're locked on, no, I guess. Never mind.
If you're locked on, you have to press it twice.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
honestly,
Stop.
This might be a game where if you're focused on melee... What? What enemies? Is it counting this? Is it counting the pods? Where did you come from? Oh, you liked Pieta? Or wait, no, round table hold. Hang on. Are you talking Elden Ring or this game?
In this game, I'm assuming.
No, because Kay's been going back and forth between talking about this game and Elden Ring, so better to get clarification. This game, yeah, Pieta. She's not really blind. I don't think. Although, I guess that also does kind of depend on your definition of blind.
Pull the lever!
My friends, I know the journey here was arduous, and that simple arriving in Homestead.
Don't forget there's an item or something somewhere here.
I picked it up.
Her eyes look lifeless.
Yeah, Pieta's weird. Yeah, Pieta is kind of weird. We haven't really gotten anything on her, aside from the fact that she has some kind of connection to Umbral that we haven't exactly discovered yet. Yeah, Pieta is how you upgrade your Sanguinarix, actually.
Does she come back? You should have, after going into the Skyrest round table hold, you should have found her there. She's standing in the round table hold area.
Like right next to the main vestige.
Yeah, she's the flask, the Sanguinarix upgrading lady. Yeah, the flask lady. Can we take a quick moment for me to go potty?
That's fine. We're not an Umbral, so... It's not like we're at risk for much as long as you don't wind up clipping out of bounds or anything. I tried to take a drink. Oh dear. I was just trying to get a drink. That happened. Alright, so I'm going to take a drink, rest, and then just try to clear out everything towards the next boss. Alright, now that I've got liquid. Foolish me for thinking that a drink was, for lack of a better term here, allowed. I am mostly just rambling. Though you can't exactly hear me anyway. Alright.
I am back.
I have cleared out the run back to the run to the boss.
You mean the, like, 10 steps?
It is actually kind of an annoying 10 steps because of these fuckers.
I mean, they don't bother you. They're looking the other way. There's one guy.
No, they chased me. They actually chased me because I came down here, killed this guy, went back up, and I got shot in the back.
I've literally ran by that like a billion times and never once had them bother me. So your luck is wonderful.
I've always had them bother me. What are you on?
Apparently easy mode.
I meant substances wise.
Nothing. Okay. I guess we're going in. Circle down.
Well, they were
That was easy.
eviscerated.
Did that actually happen?
Yes. I feel like maybe we really should have gone into New Game Plus 2, honestly. It sucks that you weren't able to do that, though. Because my damage output is a little much for this difficulty.
Oh! I almost
Died?
missed that drop. Yeah.
Welcome back, Kay. Welcome back. We are moving on to the next area. Because we kind of curb stomped the boss. Although that's partially due to the fact that the boss wouldn't leave my lava pools. And
They were alive for all of like 5 seconds.
It was a little longer than 5 seconds. I don't think they made it a full minute, but it was a little longer than 5 seconds.
Okay, 10.
Okay, to be fair, I have 80 Inferno in New Game Plus difficulty.
No! I knew it was there, too! I thought I was far enough past him.
Bright side?
Thank you.
We're gonna do that. Good doggies.
Oh, there is a guy there. I thought that was you.
I am on the upper level. Which, give me a minute and I can drop a, ladder for you.
Oh, hi.
Like I said, just give me a bit. The pillar of fire I have on my R2 spell button, on its explosion can do over 1,000 points of damage just straight up, plus it leaves a lava AoE.
How do we get that item? Oh.
Smash. So if you're going for raw damage, you're probably better off with, or best off with, Inferno, but Inferno doesn't have as much in the way of survivability. It has some in the way of survivability, just not much. I have a defensive boost spell that I could use, but there isn't much of a point at where I am, I don't think. At least not with there being two of us. Not necessarily. Your defensive values are all going to end up... Defense and sustainability are very different, because defense is,
Your defense is irrelevant to what class or alignment you've chosen. But your spells are a different matter. Like, for instance, all the infernal spells are like damage dealing. There is one that boosts your defense, but for the most part, they're all about doing damage. There's even like a buff to do more damage.
Which that one I do have. I have equipped. I have that equipped because it buffs the entire team.
Yeah. While Radiance is like Radiance spells have well as
Kurato, you just want mute there.
I just what?
You just want mute.
Oh,
I think it was a mic glitch.
I keep scratching my shoulders, so my arm might have covered the mic.
Radiance has some damage, but also... it has damage and heal. Inferno is damage and buffs, and... Radiance is damage and healing. Inferno is damage and buffs. and Umbral is damage and debuffs.
We might have a problem.
What?
Can you come back to the elevator?
Did you die?
No. I don't think we can use the elevator.
Ah, crap. Is there a... Can you... Shoot. I'm not seeing... Okay, you're still alive. I just... am surrounded.
Okay. It's fine.
Which, I guess it'll be one way of checking that. Hang on. On my way. I managed to fight my way out of that situation.
I was just above you. My goat is Kyojuro, so maybe I copy and paste your build, Aven. Kyojuro.
Who's Kyojuro?
Is that something from Elden Ring?
Oh, is that Demon Slayer? What do you mean by you don't think we can use the elevator?
Because there might be an issue with it.
I mean, it was going up and then I teleported back to you.
Yeah, I think there's an issue with it.
Are you talking Are you talking about how Katrin's vestige is broken?
No. I had a problem on the elevator. I'll show you. Once we kill these guys.
Okay. We are actually way over leveled for New Game Plus. This is a New Game Plus redo because Kurato's game glitched out and he can't do New Game Plus 2. But I am currently level 204.
Where? I guess down here. And then this way.
It is kind of that easy to level up, but again, this is our third playthrough with this character. Or these characters. I'm counting it still as kind of a first-ish playthrough because we don't want spoilers, really, but are going for the last ending we haven't done.
Where? Did I go up the wrong ladder?
You went up the wrong ladder. I'll have to go back and look over at VODs to see what level I was when we first ended the game, because I think I was around level 100 something. Like, maybe level 80 to 100.
I am currently level 209. What did you say you were?
204.
Nice.
Which I think we have to be similar levels in order to co-op with each other, so...
No, we do not. We just have to be... Fuck!
Did you just... roll off of it?
Can you tell me if anything exists up there?
Oh, we have a loading zone issue on our hands. Got it.
I got to the top of the elevator and there was just nothing. there was nowhere for me to go.
Well, I've met back up with Byron.
Oh, okay, so it is up there.
Let me send this back down for you.
That's fine. I've moved on because I don't want to deal with the guy. Did you open the door at least?
Yes.
Okay.
What am I supposed to do? Not open a door?
Yeah, for me there was literally just nothing.
Yeah, I think this area might be a little too complicated for the game. If I'm being honest. I
mean, it's kind of two zones, because there's this and then, like, the mine area as well.
Yeah. But I had a similar issue the first time we played, because remember, you died. I was trying to get, I have this thing essentially stun locked, so if you could find the parasite, that'd be nice.
Oh, I didn't know.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I was healing.
Nope, you're fine, you're fine. I was trying to keep him off of you, and while I could stun lock him, I was doing no damage. Let's see here. I want this. And back down.
Do y'all parry? Never.
I'm bad about remembering to do that.
Lies of P, yes. Sekiro, yes.
Any
This,
other game, I am
never.
terrible about remembering. Well, actually, I'm kind of okay about it in Bloodborne. Only time I've ever actually, I'm a liar. There are 2 times where I've sought out parrying, and that was for the Build of the Child run in Dark Souls 1, and the Sen's Gate skip, also in Dark Souls 1.
Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, the only times I've parried is Gwyn in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, the Silver Knights.
Actually, I think I may
Because-
have also done Silver Knights. Or parried Silver Knights.
Dark Souls 1, the Silver Knights in Orlando as well. Because
Those, yeah.
they're just so damn parryable.
Except for the spear ones, for some reason. I have so much trouble with the halberds. Oh, Mimic.
Your body was in the way, so I didn't see it, and just assumed it was fine.
Never assume it's fine until the hostage is like, I can't interact with this, or I can interact with this.
Always assume it's fine.
The hostage can't trigger mimics.
Always assume it's fine.
But yeah, I am very bad about remembering to parry in most games. Mostly because I do mostly magic builds, and parrying with a magic build is kind of obsolete a lot of the time.
there are mimics in this game, Kay, and I guess the host is the only person that can interact with them. So if you're the host, you're the one that'll have to deal with it. But if you are able to get your friend to host so that they get to experience the mimics and don't tell them that they're a thing, just let them experience it. It's wonderful.
I need a heal, if you don't mind. Thank you.
Is that all I'm good for? Jeez. You're welcome. I'm not happy about it.
Hey! I just got ambushed from behind by one of those things that likes to just spawn in.
Show off the rings.
I've been separated!
Which rings?
I have the Mana Stone ring and the Ring of Night's Fire. The Mana Stone ring is from a quest, and the Ring of Night's Fire... I think one of us... Okay, never mind. I thought one of us had been disconnected, because you were just walking in place.
I have 2 Mana Stone rings on, because... Mana! Isn't What's-Her-Face supposed to be in here?
We just left Winterberry.
Oh, I didn't see her. Did I
But
miss
the Mana Stone rings and the Nartoon runes allow passive mana regeneration without using a mana item. And
Right, this way.
the Ring of Night's Fire, which is my damage ring, allows me to deal more fire and wither damage. See?
Hello.
And then this also increases my fire damage.
I literally came up here. I looked at this hovel thing,
Uh-huh.
the little shelter. I looked over here. I was like, huh, there's nothing here. And then walked away. I didn't even see Winterberry.
Oh my. Yeah, Winterberry, I don't know how you missed her, but apparently she blends in.
Can tell my brain's not working, apparently.
This is back the way we came, so... With any luck, the vestige by Harrower Dervla will still be active.
As with Dark Souls, if you don't want to use a shield, you can wear it on your back to get buffs from the shield still.
Yeah, we both have a shield that has 3 slots that we're going to be using for Nartoon runes.
Mana regen. So we wear our shield on our back.
Yeah. The magic in this game is incredibly powerful, but you gotta be kind of careful with it. Because, as you can see, it chews through the mana bar.
That's why mana regen is wonderful.
Yeah. Mana regen is incredibly useful.
What's down here?
That's progression.
Oh, is this? Oh, my bad.
No, you're fine.
It looked like a new path to me for some reason.
I mean, for this playthrough, it's a new path, technically speaking. Oh. No, you don't. You don't have to redeem that every time it asks you to. That is just a reminder for lurkers, because Twitch has started counting lurkers as not
bots.
Watching.
So if you're, for instance,
here, have your point back.
If you're talking or using any channel point redemption, you still count as an active viewer. But after some amount of time, I'm not sure, like 15 to 30 minutes, something like that, if you don't say anything in chat or you don't use a channel point redemption,
it counts you as a bot.
It at some point, yeah, starts counting you as idle or inactive, and it's like, no, you're not a viewer anymore. So while you still get to watch, it just for like us, for our stats, like
it hurts us.
Yeah, it makes like the more viewers you have, the more noticeable you are to other people, the more findable you are. We still get ad revenue if you watch ads, but if you get ads, but otherwise it doesn't count you as a viewer anymore, which is bad for us.
Something else that's bad for us is apparently they decided that we don't need to get the...
Vested.
Yeah.
That's fine. I have many. Can we go back to town?
Sure, but can I get a second to upgrade character first? Oh, actually, yeah, we need to go back to town because of Gerlinda.
Yeah, the Nartoon room. I haven't done that yet.
Neither of us have. Because unless we let Sparky go, Gerlinda's the only way we can do that.
So the tablets.
Traveler, then Pal and Gerlin will only the final.
No, as long as Gerlin shields.
Another like a man, a burden, and prolonged.
Enough chit chat. You again.
Whee!
Socket. This can be Nartoon. Yay.
I now have 3 Nartoon runes equipped on my Sanctified Huntress shield. I actually don't know anything about Resident Evil lore. Do you want me to refund that, Kay? Because I've never played a Resident Evil game.
It goes up so quickly. I love it. I love it. It goes up
I'm gonna
fast.
refund you anyway, because if we're not gonna start a discussion, there's no point. Because I have yet to
tell you about some stuff about Resident Evil. if you'd like.
That's
What-
up to
what do you
you.
wanna-
You are not beholden to my redeems.
I know, but okay.
That is entirely up to you. I have refunded Kay's points, but if you want to talk about it anyway, I am not the boss of you.
Check
You're
out
ch-
Kurato's shop.
I don't think Kurato has a lore redeem.
I do know. I don't have a lore redeem. Kurato, however, has.
Kurato has an Uwa voice that we do. I taught myself how to talk in Uwu. It started as a meme and then we made it a thing. Yeah.
It's not a voice changer.
It's actually me talking. I trained this for myself.
And we can.
Switch on command.
We just have to think about.
Where we want to switch on.
We have a. Is Leon so hot? Like, I need him bad. Oh, there it is. I hate that the fucking planchette doesn't come up in front of the board. I don't know why. 420 apparently is the answer.
The Ouija
420?
board on Kurato's stream is just weird.
420 is
We
the day
summoning
that
anybody?
who is this? Damaros?
Yeah, look, that looked like
Pieta?
Damaros. I don't think we've really summoned Damaros before, but... Oh, Pieta.
The 420 is the day that people get high.
Another unfortunate made a slave to unceasing hunger.
Oh, whoops. Okay, phase 2 time. Ow. I don't think the Unbroken Promise likes me very much.
This seems very fair. Smile. I don't know what you. I am not sure. Not sure.
Oh, you mean just how much we eviscerated this thing?
Oh, probably, maybe.
One's most blessed.
Yeah,
How fast you killed them? Yeah.
we're over leveled. Just straight up, we are over leveled.
We might be a little strong. Can we? I had to go behind it too. Are you 200 plus as well? I am level 209 currently.
He is 3 above me.
So I believe we should have gotten a thing from that we can give Dunmire.
Yeah. What?
Oh, it's the fog wall.
The fog wall is so weird. Considering how important this place seems to be, I don't think we should remove this seedling, like, ever. Which is kind of...
I mean, it's not that hard to get back to it. We can use... From the mines, there's 2 elevators that take us right here. From... Oh... Right, we can't... What's her... Katrin's is gone, right? Right.
If the Katrin one wasn't gone, I'd say let's just do the, elevator thing, but...
We're probably gonna want a vestige point somewhere else at some point.
Yeah, so we should really find the best possible way down there.
I mean, it's not that bad to get back there.
Good. There can be no... For they can plead no ignorance. Their perfidiousness, a deliberate and eternally... Leave me. Rest assured, the council will hear of your holy work.
We need the clump from Mulhu, I think.
Yep.
What?
Dark Crusaders call. We've got Dunmire. Is there anything else we can give you currently?
I have come to the unorthodox, though it may be.
Yes.
I must learn more. Supposedly, and last in the possession. Bring it to me, so I. The book, Crusader. See to it. An unremarkable facade, but a veneer of whatever not, and applied towards a more righteous purpose. On your way, I would study this alone.
And then I think after that he moves to Mulhu.
The tome, but it offered all fragmented those with an intent. Typically, I wonder it go. And gather to the tower, Crusader, and beast to the tower, Crusader, and be swift.
Alright. Apprentice.
Chosen bearer of the lamp, like you I serve.
David, can you check your inventory? They want to see how the sword swings. You would have to go to Avon's stream to see their inventory though. So you'll have to hop.
Which sword? Which sword do you want to
PC.
see how it swings? Because I can't actually use most of this.
If you're on PC, you can have both open at the same time. Even if you don't have the stats, you can still see how a weapon swings, though.
Okay, but which sword?
I don't know. Don't have the stats for the moon sword. Probably.
I think I also put the moon sword away. If I have it. Because I looked, but I couldn't find it. So I think it's in my coffer, but because you can't access the coffer, which is the stash, during co-op. So I'd have to leave for that. I can check to see if it's in there at the end of stream, though. Or Kurato can just be an asshole.
I mean, Kay wants to know. Kay needs to know.
Let's see. We'd have to move down.
It's in the same stash as in the hub. There's only one stash, but if you're in co-op mode, you can't interact with it. It won't let you access it. Unless they changed that.
It won't. I checked. Moon's Judgment. I think I actually do have the strength. Or I do not. I need 22 strength. So I legitimately cannot use this. Let's see here. What? That is not where I wanted. Okay, so it's the same two-handed moveset as the Fallen Lord Sword. I said I was going to get to it at the end of stream, Kurato. You did not have to kick me.
Yeah, it's fine. We want Kay to be satisfied, so they come back.
This game likes to crash on us at the worst possible times.
This is true, but it's totally fine.
Next time when I say I'll show at the end, don't kick me.
I'll kick you again.
Do not kick me. I will end stream right there. With this game's habit of crashing, I will just end stream right there.
I guess this is the closest.
There was an elevator up here that where did it lead? Because I don't actually I'll just send it up so that we have access to it later.
That elevator goes back to what's the guy.
Okay.
That elevator is where we want to go.
Ah, sorry. I thought we were gonna turn in the clump. Because you got the clump?
I mean, we can, but like that we could have done when we come back here. Because we do have to come back here eventually.
I apologize, I thought...
It was all good. We are at... Go to Upper Calra.
I feel like we should turn in the clump now, honestly.
Okay.
Because I know that we have to come back, but sometimes triggers will interfere with one another, and if we have to reload 4 times without a vestige here, I mean,
we can always, like, when we come back, we can always drop a
True.
Thing, so.
Why did you just suddenly... What happened?
I was... Oh.
No. Ooh,
I was seeing if we could drop the sequence.
We have some Elden Ring lore on the request there. Melina and the Gloam-Eyed Queen. So let's look at the timeline here. Of Marika's children, Melina is one of the oldest. Melina and Mesmer are older than the others. This would put Melina primed in a position to, if she really did not believe in her mother's machinations, this would put her in prime position to fight her before anyone other than Mesmer could get involved.
Don't look at the thing. Spoilers. So many spoilers.
Yeah. Also the fact that Melina is technically dead by the time we meet her is interesting. It is a throwaway line of dialogue that she remains burned and bodiless. But Melina is dead before we ever meet her.
Wait, isn't Melina the maiden that gives you levels?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
She's dead. One of her lines of dialogue, and I'm paraphrasing here, but she talks about a purpose and how that may be why she remains burned and bodiless. That sounds like she's a ghost to me. And it also is a direct parallel with Ronnie. Ronnie, in order to get to that state, had to utilize Destined Death. Yeah, and Melina, at the end of the game, will say that she'll deliver unto you Destined Death, and then the one eye that she had closed the entire game opens, and it's purple.
Oh, that's cool. Did not know that.
Yeah, the purple, I think, is where the gloam in Gloam-Eyed Queen comes from, because purple is often associated with dusk, which I believe gloam directly translates to dusk. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain that gloam and dusk mean the same thing.
Why did we go this way?
Because this is the way to go.
Is it?
Yeah. So with all of that in mind, we know that the Gloam-Eyed Queen was someone with power that could somewhat match Marika. She had a connection to Destined Death, as evidenced by the black flames that the Godskins used, and part of sealing Destined Death away was defeating and killing the Gloam-Eyed Queen. Of the characters we have met in Elden Ring, Melina is the only one that it could possibly be. That's not to say that we have to meet the Gloam-Eyed Queen at any point in Elden Ring, but Melina is either the Gloam-Eyed Queen or an inheritor of the Gloam-Eyed Queen's will. No, that's not, that's not how that works. The strongest outer god is the One Great. The One Great is the one that split And that split is what formed everything, at least according to Hayata. What this means, we should go back down for that, is that technically the Frenzied Flame and the Greater Will are the two most powerful, and I'm putting an asterisk on this one, Outer Gods being the two main fragments of the original Outer God. Marika was afraid of the Frenzied Flame because while the Greater Will prioritized creation and life, the Frenzied Flame wanted complete annihilation, that even destined death wasn't, oh dear. Even destined death has nothing on the amount of destruction the Frenzied Flame can bring. Which is saying something.
Reading some lore that the Frenzied Flame was putting ropes on Marika. Kinky.
Marika was afraid of the Frenzied Flame, though, because of its destructive capabilities. Like, the one thing that can truly kill a spirit, although it's arguable that Destined Death could do that too, but Frenzied Flame definitely does that. And we know this because if we go into the Abyssal Woods, Torrent is actually afraid of what dwells there. And we also know that in the Frenzied Flame ending, Torrent's whistle is broken, implying that Torrent himself is dead. But whether they're actually stronger than the other Outer Gods is left up to that is actually up to interpretation, because the Greater Will can be overthrown and the Frenzied Flame can be sealed away. And you don't exactly need one or the other to do it. Ronnie's ending tells every single Outer God to fuck off by bringing forth the Dark Moon. Which is a big part of the reason why Ronnie's ending is objectively the best. Because the Dark Moon, while I guess could technically be considered an Outer God, it's more of an object in the place of an Outer God. It's reflective. It exists, but it doesn't have any demands that it makes of the it doesn't have any demands at all that it makes of the people in the Lands Between. Unlike literally every other Outer God, except maybe the Formless Mother. But she is really weird and might not actually exist. Honestly, I feel... I understand... Oh, thank you for the follow, Cheesy. I understand wanting a Godwin boss fight, but I think the game's lore would have been hurt for including it. Godwin haunts the narrative. Like, outright. And you can't haunt the narrative if there's any form of closure.
I sadly don't like Ronnie.
Yeah.
Haunt.
So, haunting, and that's... Ooh, this is actually pretty hard to describe. But think about how many shows or books, whatever, you've seen that have a character that doesn't actually show up, but they are so important to the narrative that getting rid of them from the lore would outright make the show lesser. That is haunting the narrative. They don't exist, or they exist, but only in memory or prophecy, and sometimes they might not even exist at all. They might be imaginary. But the effect that they had on the cast is huge, and that impact drives a good portion of the plot. Godwin, in that sense, haunts the narrative. He's the reason the Elden Ring was shattered. He is the reason that Lanedale has a dragon cult. He is the reason Ranni was able to be the way she is now. He was Marika's favorite child. He was part of the reason that the Golden Lineage is considered the Golden Lineage. Because Marika certainly wasn't proud to be a parent to Morgott or Mohg. Oh, Piku! Hello! Thank you for the redeem. And I'm glad you like the way I explain things, Kay. But to answer your question, the Glomide Queen is either Melina or it's somebody that we haven't met, and Melina is simply taking up the Glomide Queen's mantle. Does that make sense?
Be careful, because I'm unsure if you can cleanse the bacon now. Or not.
Yeah, I'm staying away.
Oh god, I cleansed it.
I would have disconnected right then and there. we'd have been doing my file.
I think it would have been too late still.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
Helping Kurato?
Piku just banned me helping you.
Okay.
Alright, give me a second, I can still defend myself, I'm assuming. But I can't rush to your aid. So we're gonna mark that as... We're gonna accept that, and then I'm gonna put myself on a timer. 5 minutes.
Enough. Now I need to find something to kill me so that Avon cannot help me.
Please, wait. Look,
Not sure what...
right here in my hands. It's all yours. Take it.
The next,
Piku, I can only have one... I can only have one timer active at a particular moment. So, I guess I'll have to try and abide by that for the duration of this, and if I do not manage, then I shall simply make it its own timer.
Thank you, Kay, for hanging out, and thank you for the lurk. I hope you enjoy the game with your friends.
I am very much appreciative of the lurk, and I hope thine day is excellent. Piku, I am trying to do them at the same time, but there was like a 10-second...
You're not allowed to help me, Avon. You're not allowed to help me. Don't help me.
I am backing off. I am backing off. I'm trying to do them at the same time. But there was a 10-ish second disparity that I try to account for.
Let Kurato struggle. Honestly, Avon, like, carries me so hard.
Do I really?
Yes. The amount of times I've died, and you've had to revive me. The amount of times I've walked off ledges or died to gravity. Or bombed myself like that.
Lovely.
Oh no, my souls! Oh, my souls. Stand on your own 2 feet, Kurato. I can't. My feet are weak. I walked too much.
Thine feet have broken.
My souls. Oh no.
What?
Oh.
Where didst thou come from?
Oh no.
And I have not been granted the privilege of speaking with you. Ah, crap, I gotta... or I'll have to set a new timer for that once I... Once this ends, let's just put this here. This is why I didn't mark that redeem as complete, Piku. The word ones are harder for me, and I end up having to reset the timer a bunch of times. So, better to just give them their own.
I love how Pikachu is now punishing you as well by making you do this all solo.
Eh.
I know, you're strong, so it doesn't matter anyway, but...
I wouldn't really say that I'm strong, but...
Avon is the strongest. With a K. Did we get that stigma this time?
Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. Now I need to reset. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to rest there because of the whole no helping Kurato thing, and that would have respawned you immediately. Now I need to reset the timer and do the second redeem because I failed with literally 1 minute left on the clock. Which is really sad. And I will not mark this one as complete until I actually beat it.
My souls. Where are my souls?
Oh, dearie me. And I'm sorry that I failed in... I failed thee, Pico. Reds are simply annoying in corridors. Well, reds are annoying in general. Kurato?
Yes.
That was entirely unnecessary, and you... crap, gotta reset that. Thou may have just locked thyself out of loot.
No.
Well, not locked thyself out of, but missed it for now. I beg thine finest pardon. Why dost thou laugh?
That guy was the goblin thing was laughing at me. Probably because I whiffed.
Well deserved, methinks. Whee! Sad part is, I do possess an extensive vocabulary. I'm just lazy most of the time when talking. Truth be told, I was tempted to just make a break for the loop around back to Skyrest while thy corpse lay on its side in a ditch.
Why is there a fog wall here?
Pardon?
Do you see that?
No, but yes.
Right here, it
traverse.
gives the option. Yeah.
Skyrest. Pardon if my accent makes understanding my speech a little difficult.
Skyrust is better. There's another one there too. Is there?
There has to be a boss here that spawns under some obscure circumstance.
I wonder if it's Umbral only or something. Because
I wonder if it's because the only thing I can figure, the only quest we've done both times.
And damn, I was telling I thought and look around. What good or prevent? It's always that they pretend other, but it's my own. Even when I try to do the right thing, this is always how it ends.
The only character whose quest we have completed both times around is Stoneman's. I wonder if neglecting Stoneman's quest causes him to spawn there as a boss. Because if we cleanse a beacon, Damaros will spawn in the castle and try to kill us. Does that make sense?
possibly. I don't know. I'm kind of almost thinking that's an Umbral boss, and we've just like, maybe the fog wall either never showed up before, or we just didn't notice it.
Well,
Since
my
it's
gut
literally just a reverse option.
My gut is telling me that that one is either Stomand or Kukujin. Because both of... Oh! And I can speak normally again! What? Let's go! Where am I...
What was that scream?
That was my timer.
Oh, okay. It sounded like it was in-game or something. Sounded like some kind of dragon. Kurato, so you know who Anthony Thomas is from your server? I do not. Why? Are they trying to solicit goods from you?
I sprout petals of flame?
Goods and services
reached you.
for you?
The kind save your tears to water the ashes of your siblings.
It's not a friend request?
A joke, huh?
I mean...
I hate to break it to you, Kay, but I'm sort of drawing a blank here.
Sword of drawing?
Hope that's a good enough one. And thank you, IQ, for the redeems.
I mean... As much as sending a friend request is not really necessary, I don't know if it's, like... warrant enough for banning them.
Huh.
Be like, bitch, why you trying to be my friend? You're a stranger. You're doing the same thing. Destroying all the swords.
I wasn't sure what you were doing. Like, I figured you had something in mind. As I was like, okay, we can wait.
I was destroying all the swords while thinking.
That's fair.
Okay, I mean you can decline the friend request. I forgot I don't have ads here. Yes, Pikachu, you are
hey,
still
Piku.
sub to me, so you don't get any ads.
Yeah, I have my ads set to like once every half hour. Where did you go?
Mine come up every hour.
Okay.
No, there's either accept or ignore.
That's concerning, actually.
There's only accept or ignore? What do you mean? Add friends. Oh. Well, there's a check mark or an X. So hit the X.
Wait, why are we here? Why are we not going towards Thief?
I don't know. Aren't you the one that... Did you warp us or did I warp us?
You warped us. I hit rest.
Oh. I don't fucking know. I set my controller down, so I don't fucking know. Bellroom? No, Sepulchre.
Yeah, because we're gonna want either Thief or the Tower. Actually, maybe... Nope. What does the Umbral guide say? Because I don't want us to fuck that up.
I mean, it just, like, the stuff I have is all, like, area, order. Thief is the next area in the list. but Umbral, enter the arena near a mistress of town. Interact with. Oh, that's for the burden.
Sorry, IQ, but my throat is slightly on the scratchy side, so I'm gonna refund the vocal sound effect. Like, it's not bad enough to impact my streaming, but I don't want to cause myself pain, potentially, so... I stream Monday through Friday. If I miss a day during the week, I'll typically, unless something serious is going on, reschedule for Sunday.
So, the next Dunmire thing is in Tower of Penance.
In which the tower needs to be accessed through the Abbey. Or not through the Abbey, through the, Manse. Because the Manse is how... which is accessed through Pilgrim's Perch. But I'm just worried because some quest lines we can get locked out of, such as Theki here, who dies when we enter Empyrean.
What about you, Kurato? I try to stream mostly daily. Through the week, I try to stream Monday to Friday, Monday through Friday. Sometimes Saturday, sometimes Sunday. Those are, they are, depending on whether people are home or not, usually, because, I tend to get interrupted quite a bit if people are home. Although I try to be regular, I deal with migraines frequently, so it makes it hard for me to keep a regular schedule because I never know when I'm gonna get a migraine. So I could, I want to stream Monday through Friday, but oh hey, I have a migraine on Tuesday, so it's like,
Where? What just happened?
I don't remember. Oh, it's this way.
I think you got too far from me and I respawned.
Possibly. I see. I was only asking 45%. So I might leave in like an hour to charge. Gotcha.
Hey, that's fair. Honestly, that is fair.
Thank you, Pikachu, for sharding all over my stream. Avon is done for the day in approximately 10 to 30 minutes. I should be continuing to stream beyond that myself, though, probably.
Yeah, I only have a set amount I can stream at the moment because of a recent scare with the PS5. Although it hasn't had any of those problems since. So I think it was just a power cord problem.
Would you like another? Yes, Pikachu, please shart all over my stream more. I love having so much shart in my ear.
That's a mental image. But how you doing, IQ?
Love it, Pikuchi. That one sounded wet though. I suppose aren't most sharks are wet. I guess.
I am sorry to hear that.
Being annoying as fuck. That sucks.
Is there anything that can make it less annoying, or is it one of those grin and bear it situations?
I mean, you can always quit. Quitting a job always makes it better. Or less annoying.
How am I? As I said, my throat is a little scratchy. When I'm after stream, I'll probably wind up just not talking for a few hours.
Quitting does equal no funds, though, yes.
Yeah.
Even, the real question, though, is, are you a Leon Kennedy fan?
I wasn't done answering the first part of that question.
Oh, sorry. As you were.
But other than the... scratchy, I'm doing... hi! Normally. Okay, so we have a slight issue. As for... I know who Leon Kennedy is, but have absolutely no opinion. Hello? Well, I have never played Resident Evil. How can I have an opinion on a character that I only know by reputation?
Have you seen him, though?
Oh dear.
Have you seen Leon Kennedy, though?
I believe I've seen, like, the early model.
That's all you need to know. All you need to know. You've seen enough.
What is with the shirtless shot?
I love it. I love it.
Your heart took damage. Well, I'm sorry, Kay, but, like, I cannot have an opinion on a video game character for a game that I myself have not played. That is a very, very... trying to formulate an opinion based on hearsay really just leads to rumors that make the actual game itself disappointing if you ever actually go and play it.
And the darkness through which I fight, it seems to increase ever closer. I fear the weight of this profane work will crush me.
I don't even know why that got flagged, honestly.
I have not played Resident
Fun,
Evil
sweetie.
9 yet. So
Hey, baby boy.
to give you a bit of understanding about Leon, he applies to be a police officer, and day one of his, like, literally his first day on the job, everything goes to hell. Like, literally the apocalypse on his first day of the job. So Yeah. He's so fine with it.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize that you used bits IQ. I mean, thank you for the bits. I didn't even realize. I was just focused on the fact that you put a picture in chat.
He's done. So done with everything.
You know what? Valid. Valid, honestly.
Oh, did they use bits to make the gigantify the shirtless
Yes.
emote? Gotcha. For me it's normal size, so.
Always use that. Okay, sounds like I need to pick up a Resident Evil game then.
I was like 10 years old, we'll say, probably something like that.
Okay.
And my father was like, "I'm too scared to play this game myself, so play this for me because I want to watch you play it." Yeah, he wouldn't play it himself because he was too scared, so he made me play it so that he could enjoy the story and stuff, but not have to deal with like horror and jump scares and stuff. Meanwhile, I was like 10 years old. Something like that.
I have never actually been scared by the horror aspects in games. Most of the time, I just find the monsters hot.
I became desensitized to horror relatively quickly because of being traumatized by it as a child.
Well, I never actually found the monster models in games scary. Just not in general. And then I played Bloodborne, and I fear that has messed me up for life. Because Moon Presence is really fine.
Awkward.
Hey, you like what you like.
No kink shaming. I'm not kink shaming. Ow, 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 my spleen. Please stop touching that.
Umbral Scouring are for boss weapons, or boss equipment. But because I'm not very likely to find anything horror related in a game all that frightening, horror games in general just kind of feel bland to me, so I have to really pick and choose.
Yes, in this game, your all the boss gear, weapons and armor and stuff is in a shop. You have to buy it to have access to it, and it's purchased using the Umbral Scourings.
Mimic.
I don't think we've ever been over here before.
Neither do I. I think we're usually pretty good about not dying at this spot specifically. A game called Sorry We're Closed? What? Please keep in mind that at the moment I don't have a laptop of my own. I'm working on that, but I'm borrowing my mom's to keep an eye on the stream statistics and stuff.
You're welcome, Boona.
So if it's not on PlayStation at the moment, I cannot play it. Like, I can keep it for later, but... When did you die?
I don't know. At some point. I died to the... I think the archer. There was ice all over the ground, and it killed me.
Alright, now, next question. Where? There you are.
Yeah.
So I'll keep the, I'll keep the suggestion in limbo. I won't press complete unless I buy the game, and I won't refund unless I decide I'm not going to play it at all. So it'll just stay in limbo. But just to let you know, I will not be getting to any PC games for a while because I don't have a desktop, and the only laptop I have access to at the moment is borrowing my mom's.
But does the redemption... I know it shows in the chat, but does the redemption show you the name of the game?
I put the... under suggest a game, I have it so that you have to you actually have to write the name of the game when you're redeeming it. So if I go into the channel point thing,
does it actually show it there, though?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And
works then.
So it works as a
reminder.
Yeah, it's a nice list. Why are you out of bounds? Alright, so it's a survival horror game on PlayStation. I'll check it out. No guarantees, because, again, I'm very picky about my horror.
Can we, go kill the lady?
Yeah, I was just grabbing a treasure chest, so...
It's all good.
You should have gotten the items.
I did, yes.
Huzzah! And she's dead.
GG's. Ammunition satchel.
Huzzah.
Sad.
I mean, it's kind of worthless for us, but for any build that doesn't delve into the magical arts, that would be a huge find.
I think it was probably something else at some point, but
Fair.
because we've already gotten it, it gave us a mundane item.
Hello? Thank you. I got stuck on a wall. But what's Sorry We're Closed about?
Supernatural, psychological, survival horror?
Well, aside from that's a genre. That's not what it's about. Like, technically Doki Doki Literature Club is psychological horror, but that doesn't tell you anything about what the game is actually about.
So, it's a horror game about surviving supernatural psychological events.
Again, that's the genre. No matter how you try to rephrase that, that is the genre. That's kind of like saying Dark Souls is a game where you die a lot. Technically true, but that's not what it's about. Not really.
Dark Souls is a game about dying a lot.
No. That would be Demon Souls. Honestly. Or actually, no, Dark Souls 2 would fit that one better. Because Dark Souls 2 outright has plot points involving how it affects people mentally. And it does deep dives. Or, well, deeper dives than the rest of the series does.
Dark Souls 3 kind of did that as well.
Not as much with the dying thing.
What's his face? I think, if I'm not mistaken, he loses his memory.
Lap, yep. I remember Lap. But Lap...
Because of dying.
Well, there's a little bit of that, as I said. But for the most part, if you want to deep dive into what hollowing actually does to a person, you want Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot harder to ignore in Dark Souls 2. Lap is missable.
Yes.
There's a chance you don't encounter anything relating to the Firekeeper, or figure out how Yol works.
Story follows a young NB.
Following up NB with woman is certainly a choice.
What does NB mean?
NB is non-binary.
Oh, okay. Named Michelle, who's been dealing with a bad breakup for the past 3 years. One night after returning home, she unexpectedly finds herself cursed by a demon who is in search of a partner, now forced to transition over into the realm of demons when applicable, or where applicable. She only has 3 days to break the curse and return to her normal life or die trying.
Okay.
Interesting.
Like, I know that you can, a person can identify as anything. You just do not typically... I've never heard, non-binary woman before. I've just... If someone is she, they, that typically is, demi-woman. Does that make sense? I apologize for my ignorance on this specific topic.
I've also never heard of a non-binary woman. I have always heard of non-binary as being neither, not identifying as male or female, from my understanding.
Non-binary is a little more complicated than that.
I could be horribly uninformed
it is
and stuff, but
on a technical level, non-binary is not seeing yourself in the boxes, in the societal boxes of male and female.
yeah.
However, that can take many forms, and you can see yourself as partially in those boxes, which is where stuff like demi-woman or demi-man comes into play. This is where the ceiling drops, isn't it?
pretty sure.
Huh.
Is it just not gonna happen?
So, okay, that does sound interesting, and I apologize for my initial reaction, call me. Or, sorry, IQ. It took a second for my brain to catch up there.
I am black, so for me, I am inherently non-binary, and also I choose to be a woman too, and also there's not good enough language in English to describe my womanhood and otherness, so non-binary woman makes sense to me. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. The term I use when I'm in between woman and non-binary is, well, demi-woman. So it wasn't that I was rejecting the notion, it was that my brain was trying to find a term that wasn't... Yeah.
I personally don't quite understand it, but that is fine. I mean,
I don't fully understand it either, and I'm gender fluid.
My not understanding it doesn't change who you are or your I'm lost as well.
That's fair. This is a mimic.
I don't decline who you are or deny who you are or anything. I just don't entirely understand it myself,
but for me, gender is all in presentation. Or rather, it's all in how you would want yourself to be referred to. It is, like, everybody has a different perception of gender. There is no single definition that fits everything. Honestly, I'm pretty lucky that I don't have much in the way of... I can never remember if the term is dysphoria or dysmorphia.
Oh, that's...
Because
maybe me instead of I'd like to live in a...
from the few episodes of that I have had... It's dysphoria, okay. Yeah, I'm bad with that. Like, I'm bad with the similar words. I've only had dysphoric episodes a couple of times, and they absolutely sucked. I cannot imagine dealing with that all the time. I'm very lucky that I don't. What do you mean you're alive? What do you mean I'm not?
yeah, you are.
Alright then. How thorough are we being in the fief? Because I don't think there's anything really here, aside from the beacon.
There really isn't. I mean, I'm just a loot horde, and I have to pick everything up,
That's
but
fair.
we can literally just run to the beacon, basically.
Oh, yeah, I know that there is the difference there, IQ, between dysmorphia and dysphoria. I just forget which one is which. Because... yeah. It's one syllable difference, and my brain cannot comprehend that singular syllable for some reason. That one syllable messes me up bad. It's so real. Fair.
Talk to Drustin. Yeah, there's nothing important in food, really, that we need. Dysmorphia is body-related distortion of one's appearance.
Honestly, a good way of looking at that would be eating disorder, or a simple way of looking at that would be eating disorders. Like, you know how someone who's anorexic, yeah, they'd see themselves as fat when they really aren't.
Gotcha.
That's dysmorphia. The dysphoria is gender-related.
Fucking wolf.
Ah, that's not good. I was getting ready to run over and revive you and wasn't paying attention to my own health. Apologies.
It was all good.
Bright side, we don't have to go umbral for anything.
We are at 3 hours. Do you want to continue, or...
Honestly, I want to get that crow dead.
Okay.
I can go a little over, because as I said, I haven't had any issues with the PS5's randomly shutting off since since it got its own socket.
Oh, you guys put it on its own dedicated electrical socket?
Well, maybe not dedicated, but if there is anything else connected to it at the moment, it's a lamp or the Wi-Fi.
Gotcha.
It does have its own surge protector, though. So it's not sharing as much power as it used to be.
Gotcha.
So I think it's fine, but I'd still rather not go terribly far over. Kurato.
Yes. Oh, I forgot that we got this bridge here. Can you fuck off for this shortcut?
Hello, ominous big guy. Let me just take that from you.
What, his soul?
He had a parasite.
Oh, parasite. Yeah. So it did it this time.
That is so weird.
I wonder if it was because we were in Umbral or something, maybe?
It might be, actually. That might be an Umbral thing. Because it is an instant kill when that lands.
Because we weren't in, or we were in Umbral last time.
I think it might be because that's an insta-kill when it lands.
Hmm.
And it's also a scripted event. But yeah, I just want to speed through and kill the crow. Because the whole purpose of this is to get the Umbral ending.
Yeah.
So I'd rather not start off, oh dear, next time with... Excuse you. I'd rather not start off next time with having to do stuff that isn't related to the Umbral ending. Your foot fell asleep? Oh
no! Well, wake it up. Tell it to not be asleep.
The pins and needles feeling sucks.
I love that feeling.
Really? It's such a sensory overload.
All through high school, like I would sit in class and I would cross my legs, like my foot on top of my knee, and I would sit there the entire class, the entire hour.
Yeah, no, with me it feels like I'm being stabbed. I don't like that feeling.
Without moving, so that my leg would fall asleep, and like completely asleep, like can't feel anything, and then at the end of class, I would get up, and my foot would start to wake up, and I'd be walking on pins and needles and stuff. I loved it.
Yeah, no. I hate that. I actually hate that.
I don't know. For me, it was fantastic. I don't know why, but like, I loved doing it.
I have sensitive skin, and I'm wondering if that might be part of it for me, because it's like outright painful. When my foot falls asleep, it is actually painful.
It could also be like a nerve thing, or like difference in like how you.
Oh, Mess! How are you today?
Deals with nerves. Welcome in, Mess. How have you been?
I am doing normally, aside from my throat being a little scratchy.
We are good. We're a little tired today, but we're good. New updates make it so you can actually upgrade stuff as a guest. You could upgrade your gear.
Yeah, you could always upgrade your gear.
And Sanguinarix.
I put Sanguinarix under gear.
Because me and Avon did that. I know Avon upgraded their Sanguinarix during our co-op sessions.
Yeah. The only time I couldn't really do that was the time that it decided it didn't want to give me the Saintly Quintessence.
Yeah. You can now change that setting though, for that, and like, the visitor can now rest, which is new and neat.
Yeah.
Leave me alone!
What happens?
He was chasing me.
Ah.
Oh god. Oh god, they're all chasing me. Oh god. Oh god. Let me just fucking let me go up the goddamn ramp. Just fucking leave me alone. Please. Please just stop. I'm done. I died.
Okay.
The guest can also now teleport, yeah.
I noticed that as well.
Don't worry about it. I was gonna tell you to just continue on.
enemies near. Okay.
I think I only had like 9,000 souls or something, so it was...
Damn it. Well, I kind of had to jump down anyway because I was trapped. That said, I got an elevator, so... Or not elevator, ladder.
Avon, are you able to send us into Umbral?
No.
Oh. Damn.
I already tried that.
Considering there's a bunch of new things that you can do, I was wondering if that was one of them or not.
So was I, and I did try, but the answer is no. There is no... yes and no on this being a new run.
God damn it.
This is... This is still our, first series of playthroughs.
I'm glad you enjoyed that, Kay. I'm glad you
Oh, great. I
suffering.
can't open the way around.
No, but you can go up to the next thing.
True.
Be careful though, because there's an archer there up there with a parasite on him.
I might just run past to see if the vestige is active. Truth be told,
It's right there.
and he can't catch me, apparently. It is not. Alright, so we're gonna do that. And then, what's in the house? I don't know if we've ever gone in the house.
We have, yeah. I think it's probably...
Frostbite cure. And this archer is remarkably easy to juke. Oh. Thank you for the redeem, Kay. Kurato?
Yes.
Where? Oh, did you walk away?
Did you start? Yes. So this is our third segment.
Yeah, we started with decay.
I can't get back without going all the way around, so that's fine. We are doing Umbral this time, and we did start with medium level decay.
Decided we don't need a summon, huh?
Oh, my bad. I forgot there were summons. I mean, we got this.
Oh dear. Ah! I don't think the crow likes me very much.
That was something.
Ow! Oh my. Where did she go?
I think... Oh, no. Oh god, why am I lagging?
Probably because this is a very complex boss fight. There are a lot of variables in this boss fight. Maybe use a Sanguinarix.
Never. Okay.
Where did she go? There she is.
Why?
Alright, and then the last hit, I think, has to be dealt to the crow itself.
I just used 2 mana stones by accident.
Well...
With full mana.
Hey, we managed that without going Umbral. Collect. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that the crow is Lucy's dad, and Lucy is the current body within the beacon.
Possibly.
Because that is just so random, for lack of a better term.
It would make sense. Open.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Don't.
Especially because we see the guy carrying her body. He's facing in this direction.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Light Reaper vestige.
Right, we already killed him.
Or stigma.
Interesting. So...
He has one at each spot.
Yeah. Because we killed him at the first spot, it shows him a stigma at each of the spots.
Which is actually really cool.
Because those weren't there the previous time we played. Previous runs.
Wasn't. But I like it. It actually adds to Light Reaper's threat factor, if that makes sense. It makes him feel a lot more threatening knowing even when he's dead, you see him just around.
Hmm.
Considering he was supposed to be hunting us this entire game, you gotta admit that's pretty cool. Why was I stuck on a snow pile? Anyway, back to Skyrest and call it.
Yep.
Alright, so I am going to call it here. If you're in... Where did my phone go? There's my phone. If you're interested in anything I've done up until this point, you can check out my YouTube channel. I try to upload stuff same day, and I group my runs by playlist, so they're easier to find. If you're interested in... Huh?
Crashed.
It crashed on your end? Crap. Why does
it's
it...
always the host, we've determined.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Do you want to rejoin
There we
real
go.
quick and then...
Yeah, we'll do that. If you're interested in seeing my... no. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Problem.
At least it didn't disconnect you. I mean, from Twitch and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry actually don't know when this is gonna happen. Alright, there we go. If you're interested in seeing my announcements, I post them to my stories here on Twitch, to YouTube, and currently also to Instagram. If you would like to see my clips in an easier fashion, I post them to YouTube, currently to TikTok, and currently also to Instagram when it lets me. If you've made it this far, links to all of that are in the chat now. I can't blame you if you decide you don't want to check any of that out. We all have our reasons. If you've made it this far and are curious to see where I go from here, why not drop a follow? It takes but one button press, and you can always change your mind if you decide my content isn't for you. And of course, if you would like to see this from Kurato's perspective, or check up on what he's doing, go follow him.
Yes, we are on the Twitches, the YouTubes, and the TikToks.
Again, thank you for the follow, Gay. That was a, that's just a general thing for my outro. Okay, and now I'm going to disconnect normally.
Yes. Thank you for playing, Avon. Had fun.
Thank you for playing with me. This has been a pretty long collab, all things considered. So next time we'll be heading into the Manse.
Path of Devotion, Manse,
yeah, those
Abbey.
places. Those places. We'll be heading into those places next week.
Yes.
Okay. Tomorrow I'm actually going to be starting a game called 9 Souls.
Oh, 9 Souls, okay.
I take it you've heard of it. Have you played it?
Yes. Friend of mine, Loco Hades, he was all about that because it's like Mexican lore, and he's I don't know if he's Mexican or Latin American or what, but
I'm talking about the
Mexican.
From what I've heard, Nine Souls is Tau Punk.
Wait, am I thinking of something else?
I think you're thinking of something else. Because Nine Souls, NINESOLS. The one with the cat?
Yeah, I know what game you're talking about. I was mistaking about
But it'll be my first playthrough of 9 Souls, because I finished Bayonetta last week. And then Monday and Tuesday, it'll be back to Darksiders 3. We did actually manage to get past that first gluttony encounter without hitting him with the crossblade.
9 years of shadows.
9 years of shadows. Okay. yeah. I'm not playing that. I'm playing 9 Souls. And then Monday and Tuesday,
I've seen that, though.
Back to Darksiders 3. I did manage to get past Gluttony's first encounter without hitting him with the crossblade. So I'll be able to actually continue the run, and it's not dead. And then we'll be back here on Wednesday, and we'll continue towards the Umbral ending. What are you going to be playing, Kurato?
I was thinking of Alan Wake, which is a horror game. Yeah, probably Alan Wake. It's a horror game.
What's it about?
You're a writer, and the stories you've written and haven't yet written are coming to life, and like as shadow creatures that you have to use your flashlight to get rid of the shadows, and then you can like shoot them to kill them.
Okay.
But they're like trying to murder you, and you may or may not have a wife, and yeah, it's interesting.
Huh. Alright. I'm gonna raid you, and then I'm actually going to go personally pop in on Magnifico, because I haven't popped in on one of his streams in a while as well.
Okay.
So, if you're interested in Alan Wake, stay tuned.
Thank you.
But that said, happy time zones, everyone. And I hope you all have an excellent day.
Have a great day, Avon. Take care.
Just let me know when you got them.